Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. There to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Young off the bootleg. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Taco Charlton able to get him for a loss of about 3. 6-0 our score after 1.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Taco, Bristol, travel.
They go play action. Young. And an alley to run. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Play action now. Here's Steve Young. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Young now. Throwing again. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Rolling to his right. And a throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down, and they're going to try the jet sweep. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the... Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Young to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Here's Young. Oh, and now Young here throwing another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and he will take it out to the 25-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take wins home.
Now Gordon on 1st down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Gordon, he takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And now a jet sweep. This is Evans with it. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Here we go, here we go. Black 80!
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process.
And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And now a jet sweep. This is Evans with it. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Here we go.
Now they go jet sweep. It's Owens with it. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And now a jet sweep. This is Evans with it. Breaks through the contact. A Miami 1st down. That one going for a gain of 11.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
11.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And, a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 27 yards there, a 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
This is Gordon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get it. Behind the line.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Miami. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, check 180. 57. Defense wins championships, baby.
Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a give, right side. Laird, and he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They run it with Ballage. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
They'll run here with Ballage. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case,
looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. He was looking for Parker that time.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up,
After the interception, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it, and this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 41 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Ravens 7, Dolphins nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. And look at this, it's a fake. And he's going to let it go deep. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and he'll take it across midfield. And
Exactly show patience there, did they? Just down and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his. That play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. And for Jackson, this may be a free play. Rolling to his left. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And the ball moved up here now to 2nd and 7 following the penalty. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He'll under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson buying time to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins, and they're not able to convert on 4th down. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue them a little bit.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Moving on. Mike, 48. Mike. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe the Dolphin got going a little early.
Push it back.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
Let's go. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
To throw is Fitzpatrick. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A well-executed safety blitz by Tony Jefferson leads to the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So now after the sack, 3rd and long, and Fitzpatrick and company a little work to do. 3rd and long for Ryan Fitzpatrick. And he's going to go down again. Jihad Ward providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
So the penalty erases their earlier loss. Now it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson steps away. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
1st down, Ravens.
Let's go now. Time to end it. Here we go, Steve. Here I come.
Play action. Now Jackson out to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Now Balaj. And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16. 4 yards there on the carry. Gets it back to 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
You better be afraid of me. You better.
A draw play now. Balaj. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
PPP. Kill. Check. Fresno.
On the delay, it's Balaj. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
I know you felt that one.
Here's Matt Hawk now to punt. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Now Jackson on 1st down, dancing to his left. And it's 6 points for the Baltimore Ravens.
Keep going. Touchdown.
Quarterback run has eaten him up all game long, and there he goes again, this time into the end zone.
And what I like about what I'm seeing, absolutely running almost with impunity. He's not worried about his body. He's not worried about sliding. He's not worried about protecting himself. He's worried about getting yardage. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got to start figuring out what these blocking.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
To throw, Fitzpatrick. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. The 30, the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, 88 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that'll make it 13-7. They're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back